Good morning everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another work commute video. And if you've seen many of my work commutes, you might want to stick around for this one because it might be a little bit interesting. Oh, last night forgot my OBD adapter plugged in. And that thing sips a little bit of power. No matter, I have my jump box with me just in case, but yeah, so this work commute is gonna be a little bit different. Put the phone here and start up the Torque app. So, ignition on.
Caution, icy
and
conditions.
All right, caution, icy conditions. And engine start. There we go. Low battery warning, of course. Start off my car though. Now, a lot of you have been asking me to especially for the Cannonball, to be able to see the dashboard better, see what I'm seeing on the gauges, see my speedometer and everything. Well, check this out. How do you like it? Yeah, I've got gauges now. We're gonna have on the screen the navigation map. We're gonna have the compass, throttle position, but that's manifold throttle position. That's why currently it's probably showing about 11-12% because that's throttle position. But if I blip the throttle, as you can see, we also have speed, GPS speed, so that's real world speed, RPM, oil temp, altitude, and in degrees if I'm climbing or going down a hill, date and time, and lean angle. And I might add a couple of things later. I am playing around with the Torque app to see exactly what it can log. But yeah, now we got gauges. And some of you might recognize the style of gauges, and yes, I've got help from Quasi to set up this thing. We were dicking around the past couple of days with these things. I also have my OBD adapter, and Torque is capable of logging data from the engine, the telemetry software, and I'll link the telemetry software and everything down in the description below. It's not cheap, but it's a one-time purchase, and it's I think it's worth it if you need something like this. And I was gonna buy it at some point, but Quasi decided to help me out with this, and I really thank him a lot for this, and that's why I'm even making this video, because I want to play around with the software. I've played a little bit around with it, but I want to do a proper video and show you guys just how the Cannonball videos are gonna look, because all of this telemetry software all of this telemetry data is going to be recorded during the Cannonball, and I am going to overlay it over the videos just to get you guys more into the action of the Cannonball. That's my mission for this event. I am investing a lot of time and money into this event and getting Donnie over there, and I want to give you guys the full experience of being here, of being there with me. And this is one of them. I mean, if I'm seeing the dash and all the data of the Scoot, you should too. And you should always know where I am in terms of position if you want to look it up on Google Maps and stuff like that. We will be riding across the United States, so we might come across some very interesting roads. Maybe some people want to know exactly where they are. Well, you're gonna have all of the data on the screen, and that's just awesome. And I think it really brings a new element to the video and to the experience of watching my videos. I know I've enjoyed a lot of Quasi's videos with the telemetry and everything, and I want to do something for myself. And I was also looking into getting engine data from Torque, since I am already using the Torque app every time I ride. And fortunately, it has a logging feature. You can set it to automatically log whatever you wish to log. And this telemetry software works beautifully with the CSV file that Torque puts out, basically the Excel file that Torque puts out. And you can mess around with it however you wish. So let's turn on some heated grips. And it ain't quite a steep learning curve, so the software is awesome and the learning curve isn't all that steep. It is a bit finicky until you set all your gauges, but once everything is set up, boy is it easy. You can save your presets, you can export as a transparent layer, and then put your video in Adobe Premiere, do color correction, color grading, because that's what I need for my videos. I do film in 10-bit color, and I have to color grade it in post. So I just put the video into the telemetry software, sync the telemetry, export the telemetry as a transparent layer, and then take everything into Premiere and do the work on my videos, do the editing, do the cutting, do everything. I do the syncing and the layer in the telemetry software, and then everything goes into Premiere. It does add a little bit of an extra time to my editing, but I think it also adds a lot of production value to the videos. No longer will you have to be guessing how fast am I going or how's the scoot running. You can see for yourself what I'm seeing. You can see as the engine is warming up, you can see the RPM, you can see if I'm going, I don't know, 28% throttle or full throttle, 100%. Come on, let's go. Come on, Donnie. And hard on the brakes. I'm gonna have a lot of fun playing with this. Quickly. There we go. So yeah, isn't this neat? Now guys get to properly come along on the rides. Oh, preparations for the Cannonball are properly on the way. We are getting close to the event, only about 5 months left. I still have a bit of work to do on Donnie, but that's going to be done in January and February. And then he's going to get shipped out probably in April. I'm going to fly out early June. During the Cannonball, I don't know if I can post proper videos because I don't think I'll have the time to edit. I don't have an editing laptop, but Quasi does have a couple of powerful laptops. He told me he can borrow me one. But I don't think I'm going to have the time to properly edit, especially add telemetry and stuff like that. So I'm going to wait for the videos. You're going to have to wait for the full videos to start somewhere in July. In early July when I come back from the trip. But I am gonna try to give you updates every evening, maybe like a 10-15 minute no editing, raw off camera, raw from the camera video with the details, kind of a day report, just to keep you in the loop. So I am gonna try to do one video a day. Hopefully we can upload things. What are you gonna do? Okay. Hopefully I can find some good Wi-Fi or have some good internet and we can upload things. Quasi was saying something about internet on the road and maybe be able to do some live streams. He is looking into something. I'm not going to give it away just now, but it's going to be super awesome if he gets it together and if it actually works. But yeah, it's gonna be, you should get excited because, oh, and if you haven't, please go check out Quasi's channel and I'll link the playlist to the 2021 and the 2023 Cannonball. He has very detailed videos and I've watched them. I watched both Cannonballs, I watched all the videos from start to finish. There's a lot of details in it and you can really get a sense of the event and just what it means. And yeah, I got the idea for telemetry from him. He knows it. I didn't steal it. He actually helped me set it up. He helped me get the software. So yeah, don't go to his channel and go like, hey Quasi, Alex stole your idea for telemetry. No, he taught me how to use it, and he taught me how to integrate it into my videos. So yeah, big props to him. Thanks a lot. It means a lot. Somebody like me trying to get off the ground, especially with work, with YouTube, with everything going on at home. It means a lot to get a helping hand every now and then, and I thoroughly appreciate it. Ambulance. Oh, green light. And hopefully when I get over there, I can repay him as best as I can. I don't know. Maybe there'll be a breakdown that I know how to fix and get him back on the road. Knock on wood. I don't want any breakdowns. I mean, for this Cannonball, I want everything to go smoothly, both for me and him and everyone else joining. And yeah, if you're planning to ride the Cannonball, and if you want to join our little band of misfits, then yeah, drop us a message, do something, because we don't mind having extra people on the ride. If you can keep up, then you can tag along. There we go, quickly. Whoop. I think I saw in a little documentary about Hell's Angels when some guys were trying to ride in a group with the Hell's Angels, and like the leader of the gang was like, I don't know, how did he put it? If you can stay up, you can keep up. So yeah, if you want to join us... Whoa, what's going on? Man. So yeah, if you want to join us, if you want to join our group, then if you can stay up, you can keep up. Now, we're not going to be riding extremely fast or stuff like that. We're not knuckleheads. We're not going to be taking unnecessary risks. We're not in it to win it. I definitely don't want anything bad happening to me when I'm on the other side of the world, especially with the prices of U.S. healthcare. I mean, it's ridiculous. I'm going to have to try to get myself some medical insurance set up because, man, even, I don't know, maybe just a little tumble where I need a couple of stitches could bankrupt me. I mean, it could financially bankrupt me, so I definitely need health insurance, traveler's insurance for when I get over there, because yeah, it's a risk I'm not willing to take, no matter how much insurance costs from over here, but it's a risk I'm not willing to take, and I am definitely going to get myself some insurance quickly. Come on, Donnie, before they come. Also, I just received my Dr. Pulley variator, so I'm gonna be playing around with it these next few days, and probably in the weekend I'll have a video reporting on it. Hopefully the Dr. Pulley variator works. I mean, I've taken it out of the box, and man, it looks pretty and it feels high quality. For aftermarket parts, they look awesome. Thank you. I got the full variator kit with the sliders. It was about $200, but hopefully it was a sound investment and I can get some extra speed from Donnie. I did get this weekend my bass readings, and I'll have everything in a compiled video together hopefully this weekend. I am gonna try to spend some time setting him up properly, because you do have a couple of washers to do some fine-tuning to the variator. You have I have different roller weights. I got 14 grams and 13 grams. Stock on the ST is 14 and a half. So I'm gonna have to play around with the weights. I don't know exactly how that's gonna turn out. Maybe I might need lighter weights, and then I'll have to order. But I have to, first of all, I have to get the variator installed. Ooh, steaming up. And I have to do my initial testing so I can get some initial data, and then I can do the math if I can work with the rollers that I have or the sliders that I've gotten, or I need lighter sliders, or I don't know, heavier sliders, but I don't think I need heavier sliders. Usually the Dr. Pulley sliders you need to get a little bit lighter than your stock regular rollers. But yeah, as soon as I can get some base data in, then I can do the math, and if the tuning is off, then I can do the math and see exactly what weight I need, or at least an interval of weight that I need. I'm gonna try it with the 14 grams and the 13 grams and get the data in and see exactly how much of a difference there is going from 13 to 14, and if I'm still not happy with the tuning, at least with two values, I can do the math and see exactly what weight I need to order. And also I need to fix this thing. I need to recut the windshield properly. I'm also going to try to move this down and set it on top of here because it's jiggling a lot and I don't like it. The mounts are holding, but they do have some flex to them. And if I put some rubber on top of here so as to cancel any noise or rattling, and then drop it down onto here, it should be a lot more stable. As it is, these little mounts are holding all the weight of the Quasi and in-off camera up front. So a little bit of more extra tweaking to do to the front, some variator tweaking, and then ride them around. And what else? Get some tires, get the neck bearings done, and that's kind of it. Get them serviced, and he's ready to go. Engine is running smoothly. I have almost 1,000 kilometers on this brand new engine. Come on. Everything is running smoothly. I did my first oil change. I'm going to do another 1,000 kilometers and do another oil change, but everything looked okay. There was a bit of crud in the oil when I took him off, but when I first changed it, but it was more silicone, parts of gaskets. So yeah, that's kind of what happens when you first rebuild an engine. The first oil change, you get a lot of crud out of the engine, but it's not metal. It's paper, it's silicone, so that's not something that's going to damage the internals of the engine. Very little metal on the inside of the engine anyway, but I did add a magnet, and I'll see at the next oil change with the magnet how it looks. But yeah, now having a magnet inside the oil strainer, because it doesn't have a fuel filter that I change, it does have just a metal strainer, so I did put a magnet inside so that it catches all of the little metal particles. And stay there, it's red. To catch all of the little metal particles before they end up in my bottom end bearings, because I think that was one of the problems that one of my bottom end bearings gave out. Metal shards in the engine accumulated over time, and yeah, it wore out the bearings maybe a little bit prematurely. I don't know why Sim doesn't add a magnet. They only add a magnet to the NHT, and that's exactly what I bought. I bought an NHT magnet. I don't know why they only add a magnet to that and not to the Scoots, but I added one myself. Oh, we lost connection to the OBD. That might happen every now and then. Come on. I'm curious, what has happened here? I don't know when I lost connection to the OBD. Probably recently, but let's see. So if I take it off, why did we lose connection to the OBD? I think my phone might be the one acting up. Alright, now we got connection to the OBD. We should get a vehicle. There we go, revs and everything. Alright, let's see. And punch it. Connected to ECU, okay. I don't know when I lost data, but yeah, I need to fine-tune this thing. Well, almost at work. Nice part about this thing is also gonna be logging my total distance for the day. And well, currently you're seeing just my commute to work, but when I'm going to be on the Cannonball, you're going to see basically the entire day and the distance covered for the entire day, which I think is going to be awesome for everybody to get a sense of the scale of the Cannonball. It's not going to be an easy event. It's going to take a lot out of me. We're probably going to be doing about 11,000 kilometers or 12,000 kilometers. We are currently working on the route from Houston, Texas up to Seaside, Oregon. I have a couple of ideas, like going through San Francisco, the Golden Gate Bridge, but I'm not going to give any more away. It's still an open discussion with me and Quasi. I did make a first draft of the route. I'm waiting for his input on it, but yeah, as soon as we have a route that's final, we're probably going to make it public in case someone wants to join the ride. Then yeah, if you can stay up, you can keep up. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this little video, and let me know what's your opinion on this telemetry stuff. And if you like it, if you want me to keep it, I'm gonna keep it anyway because I like it. But like, what do you think about it? Let me know down in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you everyone for the support. And yeah, keep liking, keep subscribing. More fun, interesting things are gonna be coming in the future. Until next time, guys, take care out there, everyone, and ride safe. Bye.